You are off the clock with Trish and Steve. Hey, Steve Bose.
Oh, I'm sorry. I barely could see you there. What's happening?
I had to tell you, I moved my office around, so if you can see behind me, it looks a little different. I'm getting ready. My house is going on the market, I think, today. So doing all the cleaning and whatever. I don't know. It's just like I feel like the lights are brighter this way or something. So I had shades sitting on my desk. So
Okay. I'm
threw
trying to
those
figure out
on.
what the one had to do with the other. Okay.
There we go. There we go. Is that better? You like seeing my eyes better?
Either way, it's fine.
So how are you?
I am well. Thank you.
Good. You know
You're right.
what? I saw an article that A, I bet you didn't see, and B, I think you're going to love because I know you love one of these products. You
And
ready?
okay, we'll see if both of those are
You are
true.
like the king of the collaborations. Did you
I'm
see that your favorite Crocs are teaming up with MCM, which is a German luxury brand? I don't know if you're
okay.
familiar with MCM.
I am not.
I thought I would bring something as show and tell to show you. So this is
I'm
big.
familiar with Crocs though.
This is big with like the younger crowd. Just saying, like I like MCM just fine, but like it's pricey. But anyway,
Crocs, I don't know it then.
this is my son's, right? We've got the MCM backpack, whatever. He loves Crocs too, and I bet he has not heard the news. So I have a feeling there may be some MCM Crocs in our future. But yeah, they're really cool. I actually tweeted out the article in case you want to check that out. So right
Mhm.
before we went live, but yeah, it seems like everybody's collaborating with Crocs. I saw some like Margaritaville ones recently. Did you see those?
I didn't, but they sound pretty cool. I'd be
Those
into
were
that.
cool. And the price point was better. These are going to be they are $580. What's the most you would spend on a pair of Crocs? Like what? I don't even.
About
I
eight,
own Crocs,
maybe
but
$1,000. I don't know. 500 seems a little high
that
for
feels
Crocs.
really high, doesn't it? I know, it's crazy, but yeah. Anyway, so Crocs collaboration. There you
So I
go.
have a game we can play. It's not really much
Oh,
of a game. I was
okay.
looking for something and I found in my closet, Trish. Do you remember business cards when that was a thing? It's not really a thing any longer, but it was right
It
for
was, yeah. I used to collect
decades.
them
I don't
all.
know when
Yes,
business cards started. I
yes.
think they're pretty much over now. But I used to save them, as many people did.
I did too.
Once you went to events or
I'd
meetings.
staple mine in a little Rolodex.
Okay, I
Remember the
have a
Rolodex?
so I found a big shoebox full of
Do you have
business
some?
cards, a lot. So how
Oh,
about we play like let's pull a couple at random and see who
pull a
we
couple
get.
cards.
If it's
Okay.
anybody we still know or something.
Oh, yeah. How about wait, before you pull some, how about the first three people that we find that we
These
know?
should be 15 years old.
I
These
don't care,
cards.
but we need to find them and they need to come on in a future episode. How about that? First three people that we know, that we actually still know.
All right, that's shaky right there. I pulled two so far. I
No,
think
you
the
gotta
chance.
say who they are so
All
I know
right,
if I know
well,
them.
all right. Here we go. All right, I have pulled, and I don't really even recognize any of these names. Kara Mulcairn from Bain and Company.
Don't know Kara. Okay.
Neil Solomon from Kronos at the time. But I
Okay.
must have picked this up somewhere along the way in Asia because the back of the card, there's a lot
Oh,
of Chinese characters on here.
okay. That might be a little harder
Neil
to.
Solomon.
Okay.
And then finally, Dorothy Pitt, Pitt,
I don't know any of these people.
Xerox at the time back in Rochester. Maybe I met Dorothy.
You better pull some more so we find some people we actually know.
I think that I'll do one more, a couple more. I think this could go on for hours, or
No,
I could maybe just
I'm
look at people.
fascinated. I'm
Okay,
fascinated.
let's see. There's other junk in this box too, besides. Okay,
I feel like
hang
it's like a
on.
winner.
Okay,
Okay.
I don't think we know. Yeah, this is a senior care center. I don't think
No,
that's
that's
relevant.
probably not a good one.
Oh, okay. I still remember Pete. He's not there anymore. Pete Kazanji at the time was Talent Ben.
Who's
He's
that?
still around. I'm not sure totally what he's up to now. He had a couple startups in the HR tech and recruiting space. Nice
All right.
guy.
How
Pete
do you spell his
Kazanji,
last name?
Kazanjy.
All right, we're gonna try and find Pete. Anybody else? What else
Uh,
you got there?
Matthew Lehman, director at Turner.
I
Yeah,
don't even
Time
know that
Warner
company.
Company.
Okay.
There you go. I'm going to throw out the box though. So
Oh, that's funny. You know what I found recently too? Because again, I said I'm kind of getting things ready to move, and I found there were those cards. They were called Meet Meme
yeah,
cards, and I have so many from people I actually do know. Maybe I should do that before I throw them out. Let's pull 3 of those and have
I
them
wouldn't
on
be
because that would be fun to
surprised.
catch up with
Yeah,
people.
I wouldn't be surprised if there are a couple of those in here. If I really like looked
Okay,
really
well they're
hard.
kind of bigger. Can you pull some of those out if you got 2 or 3 of those? That'd be fun.
Yeah, I'd have to really look. I didn't. I don't see any
Well,
like.
while you're looking, I'm going to tell you about the other story.
All right, go
And
ahead. I'll keep.
I saw a story. I wanted to get your opinion on this because I'm kind of like on the fence. So there was a story the other day of a man in Florida whose father passed away, and he wrote an obituary for his dad, and it is like scathing. Like, uh, this guy,
Oh wow.
my dad was alcoholic, abusive, neglected us as kids, blah, blah, blah. He was evil, and we are going to be on a road to recovery now that he's dead and gone. I mean, that's like a summary of this thing. And I was thinking, like, wow. I mean, I sort of agree that, like, it would be really difficult because there are just some people in the world who are not great.
Mhm.
Um, I'd probably just not write an obituary for them, quite honestly, if that was my parent. But what do you think of like calling someone out? Like, should you be honest? Should you just say nice things anyway, even though everyone else would know the
I'm
truth? Like,
not a
what
big fan of
do you
sort of
think?
maligning the dearly departed, even if they perhaps deserved it.
Right.
Yeah, especially like a family member. I
I
probably would let
know.
it go.
I
Um,
was a little surprised that the newspaper printed that, or online printed that, but yeah, I don't know. I guess there aren't any standards for that. So, who how do those work? Like, I mean, is it just someone in your family, I guess, that writes those? Do you think people write their own obituary before they die?
I think some people do. Yeah,
Yeah. What would
that's
yours say? What would you want yours to say? Like if it were, or maybe not even an obituary, like on your tombstone. You know how people some have like really sweet
I
things.
might have it say, "Here lies Steve, innovative and interactive management, traditional and new media," which is what the back of this business card says.
Interactive.
And here's the
I
funny
love
part: the front of this business card is
yeah.
someone who I met somewhere along the way who was a member of the United States Army Reserve,
Oh,
warrior citizens, Lieutenant
warrior
Colonel
citizens. I
Andrew
like it.
Reed Morton. So
Oh, Andrew
shout out to the
Morton.
Colonel.
I feel like I know that name. I don't know.
Yeah, this I thought this would be more fun. I thought we'd pull somebody we actually kind of knew, and I'm struggling to find anybody we really know that well or remember. So
All right. Well, you know what? Like I said, I'll look at my meet meme cards. We'll pull 3 of those, and maybe we can get some old friends on to talk that we haven't talked to in a long time. That would be fun. So,
I've got a quick one I thought was fun though.
yeah, let's do a quick
Trish,
one, and we'll
have
end
you
it for
heard of
today.
have you ever heard of paternity leave? Paternity leave.
No, but I would love that.
Unlike maternity leave or parental
Yeah, we'll
leave
get a
or
puppy
elder care, paternity leave.
or a
Trish,
cat, I guess.
some companies are offering leave to employees, paid leave to employees to welcome a new pet to the family. So this
Oh,
falls into the line of things like pet insurance or pet support for pet
sure. Yeah.
adoption. And even some Trish companies, not many yet, are even offering pet bereavement leave, like paid time
Now
off if
that.
your pet unfortunately passes away. So that could be a thing. That could be a thing like used in this ongoing battle for folks to fill jobs.
I'll tell you
Paternity leave.
what, I
I'm in
think
favor
I'd
of
be like from a serious standpoint, I'd be more in favor of the bereavement leave for a pet because getting a new pet, the whole family usually are, friends, whatever, taking care of the pet. But when you lose a pet that you're close to, it's really bad. Do you know, like one of my worst stories of having to terminate someone,
it. Mhm.
and it was a layoff. It was not a performance. It was purely numbers. Long, long time ago. And this poor guy, he was, young guy, had been out of college a couple years, whatever, losing his job with a bunch of other people that day. But he was sitting over at his desk after he had been told and just sitting there so sad, taking it like way harder than everybody else. I mean, because there was a lot offered at this company to like coaching for months to help you find the next job and like all sorts of outplacement. So it was trying to be as good as she could to people. And long story short, the guy's dog had died the day before.
Ooh.
And it was like his dog from childhood. So here he was like a couple years out of college. And I'm like, so it must have been a very old dog, but still I still feel bad. Obviously, it's haunting me all these years later. That's like one of the few people I actually like really remember the details about. But
Yeah.
anyway, hey, I want to end it on a happy
stuff.
note. I want to say happy birthday to my boyfriend's daughter Mia, who turns 14 today. She's getting ready to be a freshman in high school. So happy birthday, Mia. I wish I could be with you, but definitely thinking about you. So
Cool. Well, good for that. I'm fascinated. I'm going to probably spend the next like 20 minutes looking through these
we've
cards.
gone down the rabbit hole of old business cards. Fun. We'll save any good ones if there's good ones we need to talk about later. For the rest of us, we're going to get nice. For the rest of us, we're going to get back to work. So thanks for taking a break with Steve and I. We will actually be taking, well, Steve will be taking, I think, tomorrow off. We're actually seriously, we're recording a really good show with our friends at St. Jude.
Yes, we're doing a podcast tomorrow with St. Jude.
We are with St. Jude. It's going to be great. But have a good weekend, everyone. We will see you back here on Monday.